Live from the OG headquarters, it's the Mad Blunt Show, starring Blunt Row and Mad T, with special guests, whoever the fuck wanna come on the show and talk. This is brought to you apart by Gooch Kings. Bet now, get it later. I welcome you, the host of the show, Mad T and Blunt Row.
Yeah. Sorry guys, give me one moment here. All right, so Blunt's a little busy, but we're gonna start out with me. Welcome to the Mad Blunt Show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still trying to share stuff here, but hey, while I'm doing that, let me go ahead and bring on some people. We got Casey Moran. How you doing, Casey?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, brother. We got Jimmy.
That's good old JG to you.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Wrestling enthusiast.
Wrestling enthusiast.
Enthusiast. Are you? Do you think I'm being trepidatious right now in the slightest? Or
No, I don't think so. I think you're really thinking. Sorry, the fucking leg of mine is fucking still killing me. No, I don't think so at all. So, boys, what you guys think about WrestleMania so far? You know, the card. I mean, like, what's it's looking like?
I actually think that the Intercontinental Championship match is probably going to steal the show.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, 100%
And I am very pissed off that they decided to put War Raiders versus New Day instead of the match it should be, because I think that's the brand that has the best tag team division, SmackDown. It should be a triple threat, Motor City Machine Guns, DIY, Street Profits at WrestleMania.
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's just me. If I was dream booking, that match would be there. It would be like, I would do a TLC match. Let's rewind it back and just have some fun.
And those are three teams that could do that. I mean, War Raiders versus New Day is that not?
You can watch it on Monday Night Raw
match.
Yeah, I mean that's a Raw thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Raw match, but they got themselves disqualified. So it was like, all right, fine, screw this, then we'll settle it at WrestleMania. And I'm just like, what the shit?
Do you think there's a chance New Day wins that match?
I don't think so.
Like, why is it on Mania? They have to have something. Like, does Big E potentially do something in that match?
Nah, Big E already said he's not doing anything wrestling.
Well, but that's wrestlers say that stuff all the time. I mean, he could just run out on the apron and do something and distract New Day. He might not even help them. He could potentially.
I mean,
what up, Danny, dude?
What's up, Danny? Yeah, it's interesting. I'm interested in why they fucking pushing New Day again. Like, come on, like we're so tired of fucking New Day. Like, who's not tired of New Day?
Because this is the greatest storyline that's not being really told, and it's the Karrion Kross effect.
Yeah, I just forgot about that. Karrion Kross is in a lot of shit right now.
For what?
Well, I mean, like not like in trouble, but I mean, like he's involved in this whole thing where like with AJ and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right, and I think. Sure.
Hola,
Sorry.
Was that El Grande Americano?
Oh my gosh!
No, that was No, that was not El Grande Americano.
That's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. It was
That person's lucky. Good old Jim.
Mickey Mouse.
Oh, let me suppress my Jimmy Jamsness.
Yeah. So the Karrion Kross. Oh, I think mine are too. My daughter is too. Trust me. I was on a call with Danny Darko one night and Josh Byers, and she randomly comes in and starts roaring like out of nowhere. And like, what the fuck? Scared the fuck out of all three of us. But the Karrion Kross thing, like it's interesting how Karrion Kross, like people that he's like been reacting with lately, like how they're like doing this thing where they acting different.
Right.
Like with AJ, you see how he was sacrificing himself for AJ to go pissed off and just to beat Logan Paul.
Right.
Which I wonder, like, are they gonna give Logan Paul the rub versus AJ? Like, because AJ already said this is his last run. He's just willing to help out. You know what I'm saying? But does Logan Paul deserve the AJ Styles rub? That's the question.
I mean, he's busted his ass though. Like to say he didn't work his ass off to be where he's at, it would be some bullshit.
Do you think we'll see a viral moment in that match, like a spot that's so crazy? It's like, wow! Not only is that viral, that is a WrestleMania moment.
I mean, you gotta think Logan Paul is famous for doing viral moments on like different wild spots, and AJ Styles, hands down, one of the best, if not the top 3 best wrestlers in the world. Like, I feel like so. If AJ Styles is in it, I feel like they could pull off almost anything.
I feel like this WrestleMania is a sleeper because a lot of people are sleeping on it. A lot of people are not like really fucking with it.
Let's not say well, like so. And I was talking to Quack, and Quack was like, "This is the most unpredictable WrestleMania yet." Like it, I like that though. I don't want it to be predictable. I want to be like, "Oh shit!" Like okay, let's talk about fucking. You have 3 of the top baby faces. Like, I mean, yeah, they're all 3 baby faces right now. 3 of the top stars in WWE in one match. Like, who wins that match? But that's 3 egotistical motherfuckers in one match. Like, who's gonna win that match?
You kind of proving people right now by just bringing that match up.
It's gonna be Seth Rollins.
Like a lot of people are only thinking about the triple threat and the Cena versus Cody. That's the only thing people are talking about. And I feel like there's a lot more to be talked about on that card.
No, let's talk about Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair and how they've been able to blur the line so well in this storyline. It like everyone's like, is it fake? Is it real? It's got to be real, dude. Come on, it's a work. It's all a work.
Well, Tiffany's,
especially when you think it's not, it definitely is a work.
Tiffany's been on record before this match saying that Charlotte Flair is like her favorite out of the women wrestlers. So I don't know if that's changed since he's met her and worked with her, but she was always a big fan of Charlotte Flair.
Right. This is a work, and it's a great work. It's a great storyline. You know what happened last week, especially like Wade Barrett being smart enough to jump up and like start yelling at Charlotte, saying, "Hey, if you don't quit it, you're gonna get fired." Like this is it. Everybody's playing the game. Everyone's doing their part. It's a great storyline. I'm invested in this. You know, they realized that Charlotte was the fans were gonna boo Charlotte, so it was like, all right, we're gonna bring you in as a face, and then it's all gonna go awry. But she knew it. They knew what she was getting into. She knew she was getting into. She's not stupid.
You think that promo on Raw, they were planning on that, or you think they kind of because that started off a little bit boring.
I think that was. I think somebody got in their ear and said, "Get as Jerry Springer as possible, make Wade so uncomfortable, and then let it be done."
But we know Charlotte is famous for going off script and fucking, going where she shouldn't go. I mean, but I don't know. Like that was. I
think that promo was in the talk show that Charlotte was in. Like, what was the reason to bring up the whole divorce thing? Like I feel like they set that up for her to say that. I know what.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, the wrestlers probably see the meme. The wrestlers probably see the memes that go around. That was a viral meme that she was 0-3. That's not news to us. So it was it was topical.
Interesting fucking fact about Charlotte Flair. Do you know every time Charlotte Flair has been in WrestleMania, she has been in a world title match?
Even an NXT one.
Actually,
Even
I have
NXT one.
actually not noticed that. Actually,
You guys remember that
Actually,
match,
not
the
noticed
COVID
that.
one? It was her versus Rhea, and they just grunted. There was
Yep.
no audience. I had to
Yeah.
turn it off. I was living in an apartment. They're just I'm like, oh god, all right. I need, and it was a good match. But
Why'd you have the lotion out then?
they always have the lotion.
Yeah, I remember that because it was
I think it was the first match that might have started off that COVID mania.
I don't know, but that's when we had the Firefly Funhouse match that year. We had the Boneyard match that year. That was Taker's last
good.
match.
That was a good match.
The Boneyard match was fire.
They were
Rockstar. Okay,
for the tag team. Remember, instead of the tag team because they had to be COVID regulations. They had like Uso versus Kofi
in a ladder
match. John Morrison. That was such
right.
That was actually probably the best real match.
So, Rockstar, why do you think Charlotte should win this match? Charlotte Flair does not need another title run. She has not fucking there's no point. Give Tiffany her fucking flowers. This girl, like in the past year alone, Tiffany Stratton has fucking proved to everyone that she's not just some Barbie bitch that she actually could put on. Personally, I'm a fan of hers personally. Like, do we really want to see another Charlotte Flair title run? Let's be honest.
I don't want to.
No, she's the female Roman Reigns that everybody hated from a couple of years ago. They don't care even if it makes sense. They just don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see Charlotte there. I mean, it'd be interesting. I hope it does. I mean, I'm still salty when Charlotte beat Asuka for the first time. Asuka had that insane winning streak, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Charlotte's the one that needed it."
Yeah, that I hated that WrestleMania only for the fact that I think Vince McMahon purposely embarrassed New Japan. They want to embarrass two of New Japan's biggest wrestlers.
Yeah, I know. Nakamura had an underwhelming performance then too.
Well, did you guys hear about Nakamura? Supposedly he's not re-signing contract. They're not redoing his contract this time, and he's talking about going back to Japan.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Good. Hopefully he's back there in time for the next New Year's card.
I mean, the problem is his contract doesn't end until like this summer or something. But I don't know. But I don't know if he wants to wrestle though. He says he's having a lot of fun. The rumor is he's going back to Japan, but like when he did the interview, I seen an interview he did. Like it was kind of hard to understand him, but they had subtitles. I'll have to find it. But he was saying he likes where he's living at because he goes surfing all the time. The guy just loves surfing. Like,
yep. I actually saw that interview. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
I forgot that when me and my friends did a 2K thing, like in 2018, we put that as our cover. Nakamura with a surfboard. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that Bailey match. So let's
focus on night one. I got night one in front of us. I mean,
I did too.
Jade Cargill and Naomi. Should we run through that real quick?
Jade Cargill and Naomi. I just who the fuck like.
That's another. There's two matches on that night one. That's like you and Quack said. It's on paper. It's not that big. It's very underwhelming. You don't know who's going to win it necessarily.
Jade's winning.
Naomi would probably be the favorite to win that, but
not Jade's winning.
That's a sleeper match.
I meant Jade. Excuse me, but yeah, they both can wrestle and they're friends, so they might work a little bit better.
I mean, to me, with that match, the build up to this match isn't been what it should have been.
Yeah,
all they
just mean exactly what it should have been.
Video package before.
I mean, I don't know. I just want more to it. Maybe I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
Now, I honestly feel Elimination Chamber. It ain't hit. Like I feel like if they would have waited just a little longer for her to come in the Elimination Chamber, it would have been so much better. Like I said in one of the Mad Blood shows, like if she would have came in, ripped the door, then went to Naomi and beat her ass. Like, say for the last three women left in the ring.
Right.
That's when she came in, causes Naomi to fucking win, and then just it'll be the last two. Right? Beyond that would have been a lot better to set that up.
So that's my thing. Like, so I don't think this right here ends at Mania. I think that fucking somehow Belair has something big involved in this. But my question is.
I mean, I'm probably.
I 1,000% agree.
I'm going to schedule my bathroom break. I think during that match, to be honest with you guys.
I mean, I am.
That's definitely a blunt break for me. I guess predictable who's going to win, but
so
it's not hitting the way it
what I was going to say. So talking about that feud, does Belair win the Raw title? and then fucking somehow this is a way for them to finally put Jade in the world title picture like they've been wanting to do from the beginning.
If they don't do that with the title, it would be pointless. Like if she don't win that, for Jade to come up there and like fight for her for that title, it'd be pointless.
And I'm not saying that Jade's good because Jade is still great as fuck to me. Like she's still Bot City. Like I don't want her nowhere near that world title picture, but you know how WWE is. They put all this money into Jade Cargill coming over from AEW, but for what? She's not. I mean, to me personally, I'm not a Jade Cargill fan at all.
She could have spent some time at NXT.
More time
Like,
NXT. A lot of time.
That's what I'm saying. She could have like, yeah. Like they rushed it too quick.
Yeah. Another. What's another match on night one? Oh, Rey Mysterio versus
El Grande Americano. Do you think that would be? They can have any way to have Americano wrestle and somehow Chad Gable like come out and be like, "Yo, what's up? Who's this guy?" Is there anybody that has a body type similar enough to him, or it has to be Chad Gable underneath that mask for that match, right?
I don't understand the story. I don't understand. The story is just for what?
What story?
Like what? Like what's the point in having? What I mean, what's the point in him doing this out thing? Like Chad Gable doing this character?
Because were you paying attention at all for like the last couple of months?
I mean, I have been, but
he's been completely getting embarrassed by luchadors, and and his whole thing was when he went on that sabbatical was to figure out how to beat luchadors. So what
they did the same thing in Underground and Lucha Underground. Like
so
basically when Cage just finds his fucking glove and shit like that. They did the same shit.
Yeah, so this mask is supposed to give him luchador-esque abilities that help fight him off, and this is what's going to make him beat all these luchadors that embarrassed him.
Do you think there's a chance Rey Mysterio beats him quickly and embarrasses him that way and then unmasks him? Do you think we get at least like a 5, 6, 7 minute really good match?
I think we get about a 10, 12-minute match.
I mean, those guys can go. Isn't that crazy? Rey Mysterio, for a guy that got hurt a lot, he's like 4, 5, 6 years now, has not got hurt. And been doing pretty good, man. He still does a lot of his shit pretty tight.
I mean, like, you gotta think about Rey, though. I feel like since Rey's got older, you know, and juiced up, Jesus Christ, when he came back WWE.
That boy's thick.
Like, I feel like he slowed down a little bit. Like, he's, like, not doing as... I mean, he still does his shit, but I don't think he does as high flying as he used to. You know what I mean?
Because you gotta take age account of that one, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
50?
I think he's 50, 51 maybe.
He still springboards pretty good. He doesn't do a lot of springboard like Hurricanranas where he can fall on his neck too hard, but he's still... I think a match that's going to be crazy is LA Knight versus Fatu. I think...
Is that on night one?
Yeah, it's night one.
Yeah, okay.
I think that would be sick for LA Knight to get himself DQ'd where Fatu's doing good and LA Knight just says fuck it and hits him with like a chair at some point. Because that's going to suck. LA Knight, I don't think he could take a big high profile loss like this. And there's no way Fatu's getting beat clean, I think.
I mean, Fatu he has like...
Solo.
I was like, if I remember, I looked up the statistics about this because I've been looking at statistics like some things. Fontu's like the 4th longest undefeated singles undefeated streak since coming into WWE. Like he's like at 300 days almost.
And that he hasn't got lost at all or just pinned?
Fontu has not been lost at all in singles.
Even count out or DQ?
Mm-hmm.
He really has that long of a streak compared to anyone else.
Yeah.
I feel like Alberto Del Rio had a long singles run.
He did. He's on the list. He had like 700 days or some shit like that.
James Brock. I don't know who else would have been.
But it only makes sense. Like either LA gets like DQ'd or Fontu gets DQ'd, or Fontu takes the title.
I think the fans are going to go nuts. I think the fans are. Are you guys? Who do you think are you going to be surprised for either the fans booing or cheering? Is there going to be any kind of like bizarro world?
Fontu he's over, bro. Everybody loves Jacob.
He's over, yeah. He's over. And I feel like him getting a title will actually put some meaning to it because They hasn't done nothing with it. Like, let's be honest.
Like this whole that's the problem with the if you think about it, this whole year alone, like the LA Knight, okay, the US title this year alone since WrestleMania, Logan Paul had it. Then it went to fucking LA Knight.
Yep.
Then Shinsuke. Then back to LA.
LA Knight.
There hasn't been nothing with the US title. The US title is losing prestige more and more every fucking day. And I think someone like Jacob Fontu, yep, exactly, will bring prestige to it.
Yeah.
Well, there's three or maybe even there's 3 or 4 other males titles, singles that are bigger than the US: Intercontinental, World Heavy, WWE, and even the NXT.
Yeah, I think he's gonna dog walk fucking.
Yeah, LA Knight's a big guy though. Let's not forget LA Knight's not a twink. Like he's
not. But the thing is, Jacob Fontu is a beast.
Well, you do need at least one squash match. So if that is it that night,
I mean, like even okay. What about this? Okay, so what if Jacob somehow or LA, one of them get DQ'd somehow, and they just wait to put the title on him at Backlash to get a big pop at Backlash?
That could happen.
I feel like his WrestleMania moment has to be that. It don't have to be that one, but I feel like this is Fatu's WrestleMania.
You got to pull the trigger at Mania, though.
This is his first WrestleMania, right?
Still, I think Mania is where it counts. Mania is where you really need to pull the trigger on people, and they've screwed up with a lot of people in the past. Like they've never had a big match for Braun Strowman that hurt him. Samoa Joe. That's why you need a really big.
Well, I mean, with Dwayne Johnson being the big man in charge now, the Samoans are fucking gonna be fucking held down. You know what I'm saying? And he's a big fan of Jacob. He already said that. He's got big plans for Jacob. Him and Triple H both do. I can see Jacob winning the Royal Rumble next year.
I think he wins the U.S. title because I think this is going to set up the Jacob versus Sikoa.
Yeah, I mean, Solo, he was such a letdown. I'm not even gonna lie.
You some more time.
Did you expect more of him when he was given the role? Even when he was the one that interfered in Cody Roman, the first one, I was like, holy shit, Solo's main eventing pretty much by being the one that fucked up Cody. I was like, that's kind of underwhelming. And then when he took the lead for the Bloodline, I didn't really have high hopes. And I don't think he exceeded anything. I don't think he was horrible, but he definitely wasn't good.
I agree. I agree with what Darko said here. Fontu's been built like a beast. Johnny Blade is actually good friends with Jacob Fontu. They used to work together and shit like that. And he was like, yo, that kid is fucking amazing in the ring.
Yeah, MLW. That's a East Coast fan.
Yeah, I mean, do you think this year we're gonna get fucking the other Fontu from MLW or whatever? What's his name? Omaga's son?
Zillow? Yeah, Zillow. I hope.
Yeah, Zillow.
That's a fucking blue chipper right there.
Would it be amazing? We get Zillow. We get Zillow versus fucking Jacob, bro.
If you get Zillow, he's going to NXT first.
Oh yeah, he's still young. He needs to be
21 or 22.
Yeah, he's still young.
Yeah, he's super young.
He needs to be in NXT. I think NXT, he could dog walk all of NXT. Zillow, if you let him do a fucking just run through NXT for a year, Zillow, am I saying it wrong?
Zillow.
I'm sorry.
NXT.
Okay, sorry.
You never know if they sign him. They might switch it up a little bit.
I mean, if he goes to NXT, I feel like he's gonna fucking just burn through all of NXT.
I gotta see how his interviews are. Though. I
I
haven't caught a lot of his promos. He's got the face reactions and the body charisma, but
even if fucking Tonga or fucking Solo tries to interfere in this match, I feel like fucking Jacob's gonna just murder him.
What about the other Tonga that always botches? I wonder.
He's still hurt. He's not coming back. He's not. Yeah, he's not. They said he probably won't come back until SummerSlam.
All right. Well, I mean, obviously,
speaking of hurt though, real quick, let's talk about Kevin Owens. God damn, Kevin Owens out for 16 months to 2 years.
It might be even longer. I mean, you never know. Some of these guys come back earlier, but with next year, you don't want to mess around. And Kevin Owens,
supposedly, it happened on that ladder match with Cody, where when Cody fucking at the end, that's where he fucked up his neck. Apparently,
I don't know until the Randy Orton match happened.
No, he said it was just it was a regular move that he always does that fucked up his neck.
Okay.
He said it was nothing hard. It was nothing hardcore. He said those matches didn't help. Hindsight being 2020. Now knowing about his neck hurt, he goes, those matches didn't help, but that wasn't the cause of them.
I did hear that Randy. Sorry, Jimmy. I did hear that Randy, like Randy's doctor that he used for his back and stuff, he actually, gave Kevin that guy's number, talked to him and stuff like that. So Randy's trying to get him help, and Randy got some good doctors. So, I mean, WWE does too, but you know what I'm saying, like Randy,
that's Dave, Jerry the King Lawler. Like that's what's crazy about having a heart attack at an actual event like that. You have world-class doctors in the back ready to do everything they need to do. But that brings up an interesting point you talking about Kevin Owens, because this could lead to one of the more interesting moments at Mania. Randy Orton is going to have that Seth Rollins when Cody Rhodes debuted. Randy Orton's going to be out there, and we're going to have a mystery opponent.
You think it's going to be Aleister Black, or you think it's going to be fucking Rusev?
I don't know. I don't want to see Randy lose, but I kind of want to see somebody crazy come out.
I mean, if Aleister Black, so we know, so the rumors are they're saying that Aleister Black has re-signed with WWE, so has Rusev. If it's Aleister Black coming back versus Randy Orton, I think Randy will put over Aleister Black. Aleister Black is that guy's amazing talent. Like Vince dropped the ball with him, and Triple H loves that guy. Triple H will push that man.
Yes, he will.
Like you know what? You can have Randy lose to him, then run it back at Backlash, make it a fucking 3-match feud. You know what I'm saying?
But isn't it weird that the Backlash poster has Randy Orton and John Cena on it though?
Is it John Cena?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the. Yeah.
No, that doesn't mean it's just a poster, but they have been notorious for advertising shit like that.
I mean, look. So
I saw the Randy Orton face, and I saw the snakes, but I didn't see Cena.
Yeah, no, they had Cena on it.
Well, Lana's still under AEW contract still, by the way, so she won't be coming around.
Yeah, well, Damian Priest will probably have a lot to say to that. What? That's Damian Priest's woman now.
No. Rusev and Lana are back together.
What? Yo, man, you guys pay more attention to that than me. Really? I didn't know that.
I'm always reading dirt sheets and shit. What I was gonna say was the next match on the night one. We have. We talked about War Raiders versus New Day. We talked about Tiffany Stratton. Gunther versus Jay. Let's talk about that a little bit.
So the fans are going to be all about it. The fans will be eating. He won't be. Jey Uso will not be getting booed. The fans at home might not be all about it, but
do we think that Jey Uso, Jay is over? But can Jay carry the world title? That's the thing. Can Jey Uso carry the world title?
You won't know unless you put it on him. So you got to put it on him.
Can we? Let's take his singles run with the IC title. Was it great? Was it time to talk about?
Short. It was short.
His win was awesome. His win was awesome against Braun Breaker, but not much after it.
Yeah, but it was only short to further the War Games storyline. That's the only reason why it was short.
My thing is Gunther is he said it on Raw last night. 80% of his career in WWE, he's been a champion. That man has went over a year as longest IC champion ever. Longest fucking. Go ahead. I was say he was the in NXT. He was the UK champion for 1,000 days or some shit. Like Gunther is and I like Gunther because he's old school wrestling style. I like his style. He's old school as fuck. You know, he wants you he wants to keep that wrestling, that wrestling fucking thing. He doesn't do all the hibbity jibbity shit. But
tap a motherfucker out too. He's one
shit.
Basic submission moves. He's camel clutch somebody, Boston Crab somebody. His King of the Ring was pretty much all submission victories. I think. Did he choke Randy Orton out? I think at SummerSlam.
Yeah, he did.
Choked him out. Choked him the fuck out. They are giving him some crazy marquee wins.
And people still like him. People like him. There's a possibility he keeps the title.
Oh, he's funny. What did he say on the LFG show to the one chick? He said that was a viral thing.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember top of my head.
And then when he was talking about Bret Hart, he's like, Bret Hart, I just want you to know my favorite wrestler is Goldberg. Like,
he's such a good heel. That man is such a good heel.
And that's what's kind of like him beating Jey Uso will be a soul crushing. I think that would suck the air out of the fan, but you usually have one match like that at a Mania that is that tearjerker that is like, oh wow, evil trumps good guy there. Evil's.
But what happens if Jey wins? Who does Jey take on for the title? Then? Like who feuds with Jey?
That's what I'm saying. Like if they don't have nothing planned after Mania, like they did Cody, that title was going to be fucking trash.
Well, I was going to say that was the Cody effect, and I'll get to that when we get to Cody Cena. But yeah.
I mean, I think regardless if he wins the title or loses, I think the Yeet is going to kind of climax at Mania. No pun. Like, I think that's going to be the kind of top of the mountain. I don't think every week people are going to be going ass nuts. If he wins the title and he has the right feuds, maybe. But
here's the thing. So, like, my thing is this. Okay, Jey Uso is at that LA Knight level. Remember, LA Knight was so over before he got title. Like, that's where Jay's at right now. So if they drop this moment, if they fuck Jay's momentum up, he just gets treated like LA Knight.
Yeah, but like this match right here will make or break Jey Uso.
Well, I do know that fucking that Netflix has said they want Roman Reigns on Netflix a lot. So what if Jey wins, and then Roman after this triple threat, Roman's like, hey, you know what? I want my title. I want a title again, and Jey and Roman feud at SummerSlam. Up to SummerSlam, they feud, and Jey takes, but Roman beats Jey at SummerSlam for the time.
Jey could, I mean, for anybody that wins that triple threat, Jey, it sucks for him, but could be that transitional champion. Normally, you don't do it with a good guy, but he might be. That might be the plans that WWE has for him to be a transition. But one thing I want to ask you guys is, at first, yes, he botched the jumping over the top rope. Then they tried to play with it with the spear and some other shit. He's got to land all his moves. If he has any fuck ups that aren't planned in that match, that's gonna be hard to recover. And Jey wears his emotions on his face. I think that's why he's such a people like him, is because you really can see his emotions. So if he botches or it seems like the pressure gets to him, he could use it. I mean, the guy's a fucking Samoan, so he has it in his blood. But that is going to be a heart thumping match for him, I think. And I mean, anyone that's a fan of him,
I can agree with that.
Either way, like whoever wins that match, I feel like CM Punk, Seth, or Roman is going to be in some story with whoever the champion after Mania.
Do you think they should have just found a way to get the title on one of those three guys for the triple threat, or is this a better way of spreading out the wealth?
No, that triple threat, like that triple threat wasn't even supposed to exist, but Dwayne Johnson couldn't wrestle at Mania, so they had to put Roman somewhere. So they put him into the CM Punk fucking Seth feud.
Yeah, I really thought Punk and Seth was going to be this was going to be the first time they were going to wrestle. And then they had that match to start off the year with. And I was like, oh wow, it's happening already. And now they've already had two matches. I really thought WrestleMania was going to be the first time they went at it, Punk and Rollins. But
Paul Heyman at the end of the night is going to walk out of Vegas with Seth Rollins.
I mean, that is
not a prediction. It is a spoiler.
I agree with that. Well, we can talk about that match.
So it's the last match right now, right?
So technically,
that's the last match on night one. Yeah,
we kind of talked about every match. Do we start from the beginning and give our predictions real quick, and then get to that?
Well, we could. Well, we didn't. Let's finish talking about the triple threat real quick. Then we'll do night one predictions. Then we'll do night two. This triple threat, like, this is a big triple threat match.
It is.
Yes, and like to add to what Casey said, Paul Heyman have a valid reason to turn on both Roman and CM Punk. They put him in a position where he needs to choose, and he don't want to choose. So how you combat that? Choose nobody.
I mean, that's a good point. I mean, everyone's like, oh, well, Roman's like there was a viral clip going around that Roman said that Roman Reigns is not the tribal chief without his wise man. I think Roman doesn't need Paul no more. I think I don't
want to see it anyway. I've already seen
Roman has. I'll find and show it to you later. Roman has outgrown Paul Heyman. Roman can go on the mic without Paul. He's proved, hey, look, you know what? I can do this. Like, now he's a babyface, but he's still talking just as good when he was a heel. So, this is a different Roman nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
He's doing that. He's being a bully. He's being a jock. He's being a dick. How he laughs at people and shit. At the thing, he doesn't even have to promo. He just smiles and, and fucking
like
father.
Go ahead.
If you think about it, look about it. Like, nothing has changed from Roman from when he was a heel to right now that he's a baby. His attitude hasn't changed. Like Jimmy said, it's just.
Well, yeah, because Roman.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Was it Roman has hit that point where, you know, like when Stone Cold, he wasn't a heel or a babyface. Fucking Rock wasn't a heel or babyface one wing. Like Cena's always been a face, but like, you know, people like that. That's the point that Roman has hit. Like even Taker was never a heel face. He's at that point, you know, like CM Punk, and like CM Punk finally getting his main event WrestleMania spot he's wanted for his whole career. You know, congratulations CM Punk for that. You know what I'm saying? Like he deserved that. But yeah, I see Seth, like everyone thinks that Punk or Roman's gonna win. I think that Seth Rollins wins this.
Yeah, I agree. Seth Rollins wins this.
That's pretty funny because Seth Rollins is who I have. I mean, if you look at it, who could benefit from the most? Even if they're going to use Roman a lot this year, Roman doesn't have a real lot of matches left. CM Punk definitely doesn't. Seth Rollins has a lot of matches probably compared to all these guys left. So
I don't know, mate.
He's old too, and he could get hurt, but I think putting the investment in Seth Rollins with that, especially if Heyman fucking gets on board, and that's how they end night one, like Casey said. Yeah, that's probably the best finish, I think, from a booking standpoint. But Roman or Punk getting a fuck you victory and fireworks going off with their arms raised is a pretty good catapult missile on their back too.
Yeah,
I think good.
I'm sorry, that was for the Intercontinental Championship match. Never mind. But still, I think the same thing with this triple threat. There is no wrong answer.
No.
There's no wrong answer.
If Roman's losing, I don't see Roman taking the pin though.
No.
And I don't know if you guys have any that you remember. I owe it. Roman Reigns is always so fun in a multi-man match. There's so many multi-man matches they put him in, and especially with people like Seth and Punk that probably know how to call matches. That match is gonna be fucking.
It's gonna be great. So predictions for night one. So we all saying Seth winning night triple threat.
Yeah, that was unanimous.
Yeah. Yes,
probably with Paul Heyman.
With Paul Heyman.
Yeah, with Paul Heyman helping him too.
What about Gunther, Jay? I'm going Gunther.
Wow.
I'm going Gunther.
I'm going Jay Uso. I think they're going to pull the trigger on Jay.
Blunt, I do. You guys are Jay main event Jay fans too. You just see the writing on the wall. You think?
My thing is like the reason I don't want him to win the title. If you ain't gonna have nothing for him afterwards, he's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him. So let him ride the momentum he's still riding and give him a long title. Let's see what he does with that. Because I just see Jack with that.
I just see like if he wins, I just see like Jay being a transitional champion.
If you're not ready to truly invest in them, don't do it yet. Is kind of what you're saying, and keep not doing it.
What do you say, Jimmy?
I mean, before they even had the main event Uso song, I mean, I was bumping to day one-ish. Like, I want to fucking eat this WrestleMania weekend.
All right. Well, what about Tiffany versus Charlotte? I say Tiffany deserves it.
That's a hard pick, man, because it's like we know Charlotte get people like Tiff, bro.
All right,
but
I'm
going to Charlotte. She don't deserve it.
Charlotte is going to win. However, it is going to be because of a certain individual, Nia Jax.
That's true. That's a good thought.
Nia Jax has been away. They have taken her off TV. This would be the perfect fuck you, Tiffy, for fucking me over payback. I'm going to make you lose to the woman that you love the most to now despise the most. And I'm just going to ruin your life by doing that. That's my prediction.
Jimmy, what you think?
I kind of like that. I kind of like that booking because, I mean, Charlotte's the biggest. like when I get non-wrestling fans to watch like Royal Rumbles and wrestling with me, people don't like Charlotte because of the name, her look. She wins all the time. It's Tiffy time, baby. I want it to be Tiffy time this week.
All right, War Raiders versus New Day. I say War Raiders should retain it. Like, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, I just don't want to see a New Day run. I don't.
But it is different. They're bad guys though. If they win the title.
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see a heel run with the titles.
Really, Matt? The Viking Warriors, like they're your tag champs. That's who you want.
Yeah.
I want the New Day.
Yeah, I'm a new dayer.
All right. LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. I think we all saying Jacob Fatu.
Fatu.
I find LA Knight finds a way to keep the title somehow. I have a feeling he's going to find a way to keep the title.
Jay,
like Raw Daylight, kick him right in the nuts. Be like, "Oops, sorry,
I'm bad." LA Knight, and then he gets out of there.
Rey Mysterio versus El Grande. Yeah.
Ray unmasked him somehow, and Chad Gable covers his face running around, and everybody has a good laugh. Hurrah!
Yeah, I'd say Ray.
Yeah. And then Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I mean, I think
Naomi.
Jade Cargill's winning. I just think they're gonna push
I
Jade.
want Naomi.
I want Naomi, but I feel like they're gonna pick Jade.
I think Jade. Jade's been away; she hasn't wrestled in a while.
I say Naomi, and then Jade gets her payback at Backlash.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You do need a couple of Backlash feuds. So
night 2, starting out, we got AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
Do you just? What are we doing here? Like,
we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna talk about it. No, we're gonna talk about it, then we do predictions. We talk about them.
All right. So I actually like this match. It was a weird build.
Right.
But I like the element of Karrion Kross in this somehow being woven in into the storyline. Again, I think this is just they're putting Logan Paul with somebody that can carry him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big Logan Paul fan. I just like he's talented, but I don't know. To me, it's like I don't know. There's something about him. I'm a big AJ Styles fan too, so like I think, but I don't know. Like I said, AJ's kind of like kind of put people over a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I would like AJ Styles to have one more title right now.
So AJ has already said that how old is he? 47?
I think he's 45.
No, he's not. I'm 45.
But that's in AJ Styles years. They're different.
Hold on,
AJ Styles years are different.
I can tell you.
I was sworn he's like 47, 48.
Oh, you're 47. You're right. Yep. Sorry, 47.
All right. So AJ has already claimed that he wants to be retired by 50. Like he is not wrestling at 50. Year 49 is his last year. So he's got 2 years. He verbally said, I got 2 years left. 24 months. That's all you got me for. So I think that, I think, this is him wanting to give the rub. I think he sees something in Logan and,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It could be interesting.
At least I hope that's the deal. And it wasn't like, sorry, AJ, you picked the low straw, short straw, so you got to wrestle Logan.
I mean, AJ's been always the company man, though. I don't think he really argues, and they give him some rubs and spotlight. But that's
I think Karrion Kross is going to get involved in this match somehow too.
Yeah, I think I get like he said, like bringing Karrion Kross into this.
Yeah,
but he's gonna. He would either help or hurt him, especially.
What if this right here somehow like Karrion Kross helps AJ and AJ and Karrion team up, become a team?
I don't want to see AJ as a bad guy again. They keep making AJ a bad guy. I want him to be a fucking uber good guy, especially if he's retiring soon. I mean, it would work. It really would work if he did something with Karrion. Yeah. Karrion's very good, but.
Well, what about
the way I see it, he still gives Logan Paul the heel feel like he won because he cheated. You know
yeah,
and he still gets another highlight reel and all that.
Speed or KSI or anybody or his brother going to come out and help him? You think in that match? Anybody going to be ringside? Is he going to have a really expensive Pokemon card around his neck?
I don't think he needs nobody else, but Karrion Kross is going to fuck it up for him.
This is the best way. So, Mad T, do you want Logan Paul at next year's WrestleMania? Or do you don't care? Or what?
I don't care either. Logan Paul I care less about.
That's all right. Hey, you're entitled to your opinion. I love him in the sport.
Let's talk about the Fatal 4-Way that's going to fucking steal the whole fucking show.
So
that IC Fatal 4-Way match is going to steal the whole fucking show.
Is there 2, 3, 4? What wrestler?
It's Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio, Penta, and Finn Balor.
Like one fall to a finish. So
one fall. Yeah.
Braun Breaker does not.
I don't think Breaker's walking away champion this match.
I don't think so either.
Do you give it to Dominic, or is it Penta?
I think so. No.
Well, I knew. No, go ahead, go Blunt.
I feel like that's the only choice. Like this man's been heel, like a biggest heel in the company so far. Why not give this man a title finally at least?
Good merch seller too.
You know, here's the thing. So there's a lot of rumors that Triple H wants to finally push Finn Balor. A big push to Finn. So you could let Finn go and fucking feud with Jay or fucking Gunther for the world title. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Finn needs the IC title. I think Finn is at a level he don't need the IC title. I think it comes down to Dominic or Penta.
It's a great four.
I think you could have any argument for any four of those guys. I think that they're about ready to push Braun Breaker to the stratosphere, and you can't do that with the IC title. So it's like, all right, give it to somebody else. All right, Braun, you're our next John Cena. Let's go.
Fuck, there's your Jey Uso. There's your Jey Uso feud. We didn't even think of that. Jey Uso Breaker for that world title. Holy fuck. Somebody to
I do believe with you, Matt T, that I think Finn needs that world championship push too. There's so much good talent right now in WWE to where it's like, I wish we could give everybody a world title run, but you can't. You just can't do it. Like, and I feel I would not want to be a booker / producer right now going, who are we putting over? Like, what are we going to do? Like, shit. Because you could have an argument for everybody. You can.
Well, you guys were talking about the best wrestler, Finn Balor, like bell to bell and in between the ropes. He is he is the excellence of execution. Everything he does is so.
I'm not a big Finn. Blunt knows this. I've been saying this for years. I'm not a big Finn Balor fan. I'm not. But to me, he's just all he is sling blade, coup de grace. That's all Finn Balor is to me. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll be honest. But I think Finn Balor should be pushed to the main event picture. I can see Braun Breaker dropping it and then winning Money in the Bank this year.
There's one other move you've forgotten is like 5 moves of dooms, and we'll touch upon it in the main event. That guy was the leader of Bullet Club at one point, Finn Balor. So I don't know what's going to be happening this Mania, but man, Dominic. Imagine if Dominic wins the Intercontinental title. That's the title that made Eddie go nuts. Eddie won the Intercontinental title, and there's a video or a picture of him looking at it like, whoa.
Well, there's a thing. So there was something I said. If Dominic does win it, he is like the third or fourth fucking second generation to win the IC title. Same that had the father and son win the IC title.
Oh wait, what number was that? What would you say?
I think it said third or fourth.
So who else was it? It was Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
Did Orton's father win it? I don't know.
I don't think
Cowboy Bob Orton ever had the IC title.
But
I know there's somebody else. I'm mistaken.
It was maybe the third. Sorry, there was another one. I can't remember. But if he does, Ray held it, and now like Dominic.
Was it DiBiase?
Yeah, that's what DiBiase. That's what I was thinking. So
I'm like, who else? Oh, DiBiase.
Yeah, Dusty never won it. Dusty never won.
Yeah, Dusty never had the IC title either.
I think it's time for Dominic to get a title. Like, this man can't even talk on the mic without booze. And like Triple H just said, look, he's like, yeah, we might, like Triple H said in interviews, like, It's on the Pat McAfee show. He said it. He said, "Yeah, we do chime in some fucking reactions sometimes." He's like, "But Dom, no, it was on Logan Paul's show, the Impossible, whatever, fucking Impulsive." He said, "Dominic, we don't have to do anything." He said, "That dude can go out there and draw heat without even anything. Like he can't even fucking talk with the guy." Like,
I think the fans like it too. They know what they're supposed to do. They get excited when he's out here. It's like the Vicky Guerrero treatment.
Yeah,
Excuse me. And people just love doing it. But MJF was asked who his favorite wrestler is, and everyone thought he would be the same self. He said Dominic Mysterio.
And they've been teasing like crazy for fucking, Finn Balor leaving the fucking Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. Yep.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's time that Dominic wins the IC title. It pisses off Finn. Him and Finn could feud at Backlash for it. Whatever. Dominic fucking retains it. But I mean, I think it's too early for Penta to get the IC title too, because Penta just came in WWE. Like I can see Penta getting it later, but not right now.
They got to keep Penta hot enough for when the 49ers start playing again. Jason Kittle? No. What's Kittle?
Yes. Jason Kittle.
Yeah.
He is Penta's best friend.
It's such a Penta mark. He just every time first down, that and that every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Penta has gone on record saying that they are now best friends.
That's
and I 1,000% believe him.
They let Penta do promos, man. Hey, man, if they give the title to Penta, I'm here for it.
So let's
seem early, but
let's talk about the most fucking. I would say these tag team titles are the most fucking. Besides the Raw ones, the most meh tag team titles, the women's tag team titles. I mean, come on, like those titles, like they. Yeah, the women's tag team titles. They're fucking. There's no prestige to those titles.
And that's because there ain't no real factions or tag teams to carry them shits.
Listen, don't talk about my Jersey girl like that, okay? She's a 3-time women's tag team champion, all right? Don't talk about my Jersey girl like that.
Jersey girl?
Yeah, Liv Morgan from Jersey.
Oh, yeah, Liv Morgan's bae. Liv Morgan is bae.
Where are you? Are you from New Jersey there, Casey?
Grew up in New Jersey.
Where at? Where?
I grew up in Monmouth County. I grew up in a little town called Freehold, New Jersey.
Yeah, I know Freehold. That's very close to me. They built Donna Perazzo from Hackettstown, New Jersey. That's in the video game. I can pick that for my creative guys. I kind of disagree. I agree with the prestige of what you were saying, but Rochelle and Liv have been having some crazy matches on Raw. Violent, bloody, back and forth, like good matches. I'm the first one to say I'm gonna take a piss break during a women's match, but
like, see, the thing about Liv, like, I love Liv because you know what? She came in and she was in the Riot Squad. Everyone's like, oh, she's just blah blah blah, little bougie bitch, blah blah. She went out there, she won her first women's title. Everyone like shit on her. She came in, she's like, hold my fucking, hold my shit. Watch me do what I do. She came back. This girl has become one of the most fucking hardcore women in WWE. Like Liv Morgan has really stepped up her game.
I could get from when she started, like in Riot Squad. Not even when she was at NXT, she has come a long way, bro.
A long way. Like,
and once again, I know it's easy to kind of hate on the women or get excited for them. Her and Rochelle do have a decent amount of chemistry.
They do. I don't see Bayley and Valkyrie winning because I feel like Bayley's gonna be the one to take out Valkyrie for the IC title.
IC title, yep.
So here's the thing, though. I thought about this. I thought of this theory. I'm like, okay, so we know Alexa Bliss been on TV again, and the Wyatt Six been on TV. We know that Alexa Bliss is gonna be with the Wyatt Six eventually. We know that. What if Alexa Bliss and fucking what's her name in Wyatt Six?
Abigail. Abby.
You know what I'm talking about. Nikki Cross. Yeah. What if her and Alexa somehow do some fucking controversial fucking spooky shit and cost Bayley and during that match?
I mean, the Wyatts have been on ice for so long. It would be nice for them to come back at Mania, but
facts. Have Nikki Cross started, right? And everybody's wondering who the fuck is her tag team partner is gonna be,
and you could have the entire TV for a minute. you could have the entire Wyatt family out for that too. They don't have to beat up any of the women. They could just be there to be creepy, and you have the women interfere, cause some ruckus, and
I mean, because we know that Alexa Bliss is the power. Because Bray Wyatt, you say it all the time, Alexa Bliss is the power to this whole thing. So we know Alexa Bliss is going to play a big role in the leadership of the White Six eventually. So I think this is a good way to insert that, because Alexa being with White Six, her going for the women's title and shit like that right now, like there's no reason for that yet. I mean, eventually probably, but that's just a random theory I thought of the other day. But what about
hold on, before you continue, let me hold on. To add on to that, her being a Y6, not to shit on Bo,
Uncle Howdy.
but
yeah,
Uncle Howdy, not to shit on him, but Alexa Bliss is 10 times better than him on the mic.
Would be the better mouthpiece.
Oh yeah, Alexa is amazing on the mic. Like that's one thing about Alexa Bliss. She's amazing on the mic.
Hell yeah, and her being the lead, like you said, her being the leader, she'll be on
Didn't
the
the
mic constantly.
I never got to see the Husky guy. I played with him in the video game. I don't think I've seen him cut one promo. I know he ran his own stable. Is that guy
good? NXT. Schism. Oh, he's great.
Yeah, I heard he was good on the mic. So, but
JD, this is a non-kayfabe show, bro. This is all real people show. This is not fucking kayfabe shit, JD.
oh, I thought it was shady. I was about to call him out.
JD said this comment right here. Like we're not talking E-Fed here, JD.
Hey, you put it on. Hey, good luck, bud.
Yeah, good luck there, buddy. Anyways, the Raw was kind of weak this week, though, I feel like. I mean, there were certain parts on Raw that were okay. Like the ending was good. I wish we would have gotten
fire.
It was. I wish we would have got more of JD. JD, goddammit.
He infected you. That's
Jey Uso.
Effects. He hit the special effects on you.
Yeah, he did.
All right, you owe me $5 now. I said it. We got
Jey Uso Gunther. I wish they would have been face to face one last time, but hey, it is what it is. But no, I mean, so the next match is the triple threat women's world title match.
We still have SmackDown Go Home show. A lot of people are scheduled for that.
Yeah, sure. What about this triple threat? Like me and Blunt, whenever fucking Io won that, me and Blunt both called it the good triple threat match. We said that from the get go. And the way they built up to this, the way they built up this triple threat, I'm like, okay, because I didn't want to see Belair versus Rhea again. I didn't want to see Io versus fucking Belair again.
So this is where I did not watch NXT after 2016. In WWE, I don't think Rhea and Bianca Belair ever had a pay-per-view big matchup. I've been saying for 3-4 years I wanted that as a one-on-one match. I did not want Io Sky, but Io Sky is making this the match and the feud, I think, with her involvement. She's adding a lot of the heat to this.
Io Sky, I feel like what they're doing is Belair and Rhea have so much fucking history with each other that I feel like Io being in this is like, she's like, oh, hey, they're pushing her away. Like, oh, you're not relevant here. It's just between us. It's like Io's like, no, I am fucking relevant.
I like how they did that. I actually like how they did that because, like you said, they Rhea versus Belair, and Neo's just like, you're relevant. Why you here? Like that's how it felt throughout the whole time, and that's how they made it.
And she's the champion, and she's the champion out of those three.
Well, let's not forget this.
Yeah, we said on paper.
Io has beaten Belair, and title-wise, this is title-wise. Whenever titles evolved, neither Belair nor Rhea has ever gotten the best of Io.
That's true.
So there's a lot of story arcs feeding into this. But you guys say history. Rhea Ripley and Belair have not had a one-on-one match in WWE, especially at least not at Mania, and I don't think at any other PLEs.
Not at Mania.
Not Mania. They Rhea and Belair have had multiple matches
on WWE. Okay, I'm a kind of a casual as of recently. I watch my Raw here and there, my updates, but so yeah, that's gonna be an awesome match, right?
Yes.
But who wins it though? Who wins it?
That's okay. I don't want. I think
Belair.
I'm tired of fucking
Rhea Ripley.
I'm tired of Rhea fucking being the champion. She's been the fucking champion enough. I'm tired of fucking Belair being champion.
Moment.
I'm
You've
sorry.
never been a fan of Belair, bro.
I ain't. I hate this whole.
So,
I hate this. Like, okay, if she goes, okay, if Belair goes heel with her husband, that could be a good duo.
Yeah, amazing.
But I'm tired of her. She is a boring face. She is a boring as fuck face.
She's not.
But she's been showing. Showing little heel. She's been showing a lot heel tendencies lately.
Oh, she's been showing a lot of heel tendencies lately.
And they're good. She's good at doing it.
And I feel like that's what they're heading to.
Jersey. A lot of fan favorites won the Jersey Rumble.
Yeah, it's so hard to say PLEs. Like, I hate they change it to PLEs. God damn it, pay-per-views. My whole life has been pay-per-views. Like, god damn it,
I know. I've finally got around to it, dude. Even the 2K leagues and our promo verses say PLEs.
I mean, yeah, like I think JD's right here. Fucking Belair does have a WrestleMania streak.
What's it at? A streak starts at 4, I think.
I think she's at 3 or 4. She's at 4, I think. Actually.
Yeah, and she's had a couple main events too.
Yeah, I mean,
she is.
WrestleMania 35.
Listen,
a lot of
if you give Belair the title, it better fucking do something with the Naomi fucking Jade story. I'm just saying. Yep. Or she better go fucking heel.
That's why I see it happening. Where it's like, now she got the title. What you gonna do with it? Reveal that she was the one that been planning the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Naomi's her best friend. She's willing to do whatever she wants for her best friend. What does her best friend tell her to do? Take out my partner, bro. I'm tired of this bitch. She's taking my shine. I need my shine back. So Naomi does it. She takes the fall.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It makes sense in my eyes.
It's hard for me to see another Belair title run. I'm sorry.
No. I just want to keep going back to Naomi. I am so. This heel Naomi is like fire. Like, I'm like, this is the Naomi I wanted to see. Like, no more cookie cutter shit. I'm like, this is what I wanted. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
What if like? Oh, I heard Ruby Knight. What if it's? Sorry, but I would say, what if Rockstar's right here? What if Naomi does fucking cost Belair the title?
I can actually see that, because Bianca ain't innocent. She is not innocent in this whole thing. Because we all know, of course, well, I know that Bianca was the one that told Naomi to attack Jade because Bianca is jealous of Jade. So why you think, Bianca is playing like that little game where, she don't want to see Naomi after what Naomi did, after what Bianca told Naomi to do to Jade? I mean, come on.
Bomber says,
let's wake up.
I ain't gonna lie, but the outfit Naomi had on SmackDown with the blades on her hair and the blades as an ear, that shit was tough, bro. And that
it was actually
adding to her heel character, bro.
Like, and you know what? I will go on record. I will go on record to say this: Naomi needs this win to keep her heel momentum going.
Hey, look, we got Naomi on the screen. We got Naomi in the building. How you doing, Naomi?
I'm dead.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm dead.
Now I think but I didn't.
Wait! Hold on. Wait! I'll give you Naomi. Hold on.
We're about to get some
fuck. Great. Thanks, Darko. Oh, put some clothes on, Ruby.
Whoa.
Ruby, put some clothes on.
Not to be horizontal.
I hope not. I seen straight chest though.
He's not portrait. If he was portrait, we would have saw everything there.
All
the time. I am service, thank you.
By the way, Bomber said, "What's up, Casey Moran?"
What's up?
But no, I mean, I didn't think about that. Rockstar, you got a good idea though. Like, think about that. Naomi fucking costing Belair the title. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I'm a little jealous.
Hey, this is my prized possession right here. Okay, I actually got more too in the closet.
Yo,
but
why could I see you wearing something like that, Blunt? Why could I see you wearing something like that, Blunt?
No.
It changed colors too.
No. JD, you missed Ruby straight chest bear.
No,
you look like a Christmas tree. You look like a fucking Christmas tree.
There was some thigh gap going on.
So yeah, I mean, yeah. So okay, let's get to the last match on night 2. It's a big match.
Fucking awesome. Too.
We have Cody Rhodes, the champion, the most boring champion all year long.
He wasn't that
versus,
boring. I mean, come on.
versus John Cena, a heel John Cena that we wanted, but it's like, is it too late?
No.
Was it too late for Hogan?
No, it's not too late for Cena. However, I think people are going to be cheering Cena.
I'm dead, Darko. I'm dead.
I don't have a skirt, but I have a kilt in my closet, actually.
You would have a fucking kilt. I mean, it is cool, but it's Ruby, so I just gotta make fun of it.
Honey, it's just me. You have to deal with it. I mean, come on.
I don't think anybody but The Rock is the only one I think will have play in this match.
That's true.
So no Ric Flair.
Honestly.
No Ric Flair.
Ric Flair is not allowed. Tony Khan shut that down. He is still in an AEW contract, and Tony Khan told Ric Flair he could not appear at WrestleMania.
Wait. Ric Flair is still with AEW?
Yep, he's still in AEW contract because of his
mushrooms, energy drinks,
whatever fucking little product he was doing with AEW. He signed like a 4-year contract with AEW.
Okay.
You don't want to.
Well, it would have been interesting, if John is trying to capture his 17th world title and Rick is trying to stop him. I mean, to keep that legacy, intact.
Look at that run.
Yo, actually, come on. So let's be honest. Like Cena turned with The Rock and fucking DJ Skillet. Who was the other guy?
The rapper,
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Yeah. So like, I think almost both of them, but at least one of them kind of need to be involved in this match. Else, like,
I have a feeling that Dwayne will be at fucking WrestleMania. He just couldn't get to a match, but I feel like he will be at WrestleMania.
So it's not going to be overbooked with a crazy. It's not going to be like a Bloodline Rules level of weird interferences again to close.
No. I think that. Let's talk about Cody. Okay, let's talk about Cody's reign for a minute. Okay, the whole thing was build up. Cody finished the story. I said this last year at WrestleMania when we had the same fucking show like this. I told Blunt and Bo, I said Cody Rhodes' run will be terrible. Cody Rhodes' run was terrible.
So that
they had no plans.
So
they had no plans for him.
Styles where the foreign fans were going insane.
I mean, there was a couple decent matches, but I'm just saying. I don't know. Like I feel like face Cody is boring as shit. He's got the same effect that Belair's got. Face Cody is boring.
That's why he's so over. Okay.
I mean, he's over. Yes, I'm not saying he's not over, but he's not over for me.
Well, WWE is not produced and marketed at people close to 40, under or over a little bit like us. We are not their main fans here. We're jaded wrestling fans that have been watching for fucking 20 plus years.
I mean, don't be wrong. There's people who are Cody fans. I'm personally not a Cody fan. I'm not. I'm sorry. I like if he was a heel, I'd be more of a Cody fan, but I'm not. Like to me, this title run's been that good.
It's been up Cena and shot the gun at that. What was that? Like
I think little by little they said, all right, the matches he's had building up to actually him turning heel. Like the one with AJ Styles. He had to show that he's willing to go that far against AJ Styles. When he hit him with the stairs, that's him saying, "Yo, I'm willing to go this way."
You are Cody Cryberry, JD.
I feel like little by little they're showing that he's going to turn heel.
So I had an interesting theory. Okay, what if this though? What if Cena does like so? First off, do we think Cena's getting 17 title ring? I think he will.
Yes.
I think he will before he retires. Yes.
So what if Cody loses, Cody disappears for like Cody deserves a couple months off. Give that man a couple months off. He has put in the work all year long. I'll give him that. He's been a workhorse. Give the man a couple months off. Let's Cena feud with someone else for a little bit. Say Cody comes back at Money in the Bank or something. He's acted different. What if the people say that Rock says the third man? People say, what if all along Cody becomes the third man with The Rock and Cena?
Who would become the third? Who would become the third man?
That gives like Cody the heel turn.
No, that's what I'm saying. And that will only work if Cody becomes The Rock's champ.
But here's the thing, though. So the whole time, like let's Cena hold the title all the way to his last thing. His last match, he fights Cody again. Like Cody turns on him, and heel Cody takes the title off of face Cena at his last match.
Do you think Cena's going to have his last match as a bad guy? Do you think he'll ride that all the way?
I don't know. I'm just throwing theories out there. I'm not like, this is just
not the end all be all. It's a theory.
You're forgetting. Like the way Cena's throwing this, he's a heel. He's not saying he's a good guy. He's saying I'm tired of how my fans have been treating me. So
he said if he wins the title, he's retiring. He's saying if he wins the title, fuck you. He's blowing the CM Punk kiss. He said if he wins the title, he doesn't even want to wrestle. Obviously, we know he's going to wrestle, but like the narrative, the story is he's winning the title. I'm ruining the legacy of this title. Fuck you guys. Cena's heel run is a lot different. That he's not trying to be cool. He's
okay. Speaking of Cena's last year here, who do we want to see Cena feud with before he retires? Like Punk. I want to see another. I want to see another. I want a face Randy versus a heel Cena. I want fucking him to fight Braun Breaker. I want him to fight. There's multiple him to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see Cena win the IC title. He's not going to be a fucking what's it called? What's the thing called?
I want to see Cena like the level at Roman Reigns is right now. You got Cena right. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. I want to see another mic battle between Cena and Roman. Last time, he got dragged.
I mean, yeah. Like, and is the rumors true? Do you think we're gonna see fucking Travis Scott make Cena's new intro, come out with new intro at WrestleMania?
That would be badass. I hope so.
I think that'd be the time, dude. I liked how each Raw.
It will, Darko. It will, Darko.
How each Raw started with that slow, like no entrance, and then Cena came out, and it was Cena and Cody. And so, do you think Cody kind of held his own, or was entertaining, Matt T, on those Raws? How did you think about that? Those
I think that Cena was really holding back on those promos. Like, I think he was giving Cody the chance to shine, to show, hey, I can talk, but we all know Cena's one of the best in the mic, hands down. Like, at overall, Cena will always be one of the best in the mic overall. I mean, but I really feel like Cena's promos, he's been holding back.
I don't think he's having self-preservation. I feel like he's almost presenting himself kind of like a whiny bitch, but he's doing it on a weird, like, acting like he knows what he's doing. He's not trying to be cool in these promos, I don't think.
We need a new Cena song. We need a new Cena song.
New attire. Imagine if he came out to the prototype attire for that match. I mean, he did that for WrestleMania 20, but
I see the Rock interfering and helping Cena win, though.
Like entrance music playing, appearing out of nowhere.
Okay, across the board, Cena wins it, bro.
Well, okay, we're going to talk about predictions for night 2 real quick, and then we can talk about Raw for a minute or two, and then SmackDown shit. So first match on the card: AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Who do you think's winning?
AJ, fuck Logan.
Didn't we just do that? We did it while we were doing the matches, man.
Well, no, we just talked about it. We didn't really say who's winning.
We kind of did, but we didn't put the final stamp.
We didn't put the final.
Well, I will say this for one. Logan Paul has he has a good finisher on him, though. But I do not like the
pulverizer.
I do like his new finisher. That pulverizer is actually very cool.
It's cooler than carrying crosses. Carrying crosses feels like there's so much extra movement to get to that spot.
So I say that AJ Styles is winning, and carrying cross is gonna help him.
I agree with Matty.
Logan takes it with carrying crosses help. I think
AJ Styles takes a bigger paycheck to accept the loss, and they give Logan a win. I think in this spot.
Darko says AJ. Fucking TJ says Logan. Oh, we didn't talk about Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Holy shit! I forgot about that match.
Free fight too.
Oh, shit, right.
I mean, think be, on paper, nobody's
Priest takes
it to be good. Let's be honest, but
on paper it should be.
Priest
but
takes it.
Yeah, I think Priest takes that.
Priest takes it though.
I mean, I would love to see Cena champion versus Damian Priest, or Cena champion versus Drew.
Yeah, I would like to see. Yeah, that's another match I would like to see. Cena versus Drew. That'd be dope. Priest.
I mean, Drew makes the most out of any.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre's made the most out of every feud he's been in.
So,
Drew McIntyre's.
Yep.
So who wins, Drew or Priest?
I would
I
say
say Priest.
I would hope that McIntyre be that he wants this revenge after what happened last year at WrestleMania to him.
I feel like Drew should win because he's been on a kind of a downward spiral a little bit. You know, I think he needs some motivation to get back up.
Yeah, they need to heat him back up.
Like Drew's killing it on the mic right now. Drew is killing on the mic right now.
Killing it on the internet, killing it on the mic, killing it in the ring.
And Priest has had a hell of a run late before all this. Anyways, it's time for him to get a couple of losses now. Drew can
I think we all said Dominic wins the IC title, right?
Oh yes.
Yes.
I could definitely see Dom win the IC title, definitely.
Yeah, I think it's time for Dom to win the IC title. And then we said Liv and Raquel retains, right? Is that what we're thinking?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean I see they're on the wall
And
like
I
Bayley.
don't know if you watched NXT tonight, but
I didn't.
there's a fatal four-way tag team match for the women, and whoever wins that match will face either Raquel or Lyra and Bayley at next Tuesday's NXT for the women's tag title.
Yeah. So I think most of y'all said Io Scott or Bianca Belair wins. I think you said versus Rhea and Io.
No, I think Rhea Ripley. I think they took the title off to give Rhea Ripley another big Mania match.
Yeah,
I think
I have a theory about why they took the title off her. So there was a rumor that she got pregnant, right? So now think about this, right? She goes get her abortion real quick, right? You saying she goes get her abortion real quick. She has to lose the title for all that to happen. So they give it to Io Sky.
I mean, she hasn't really fought since she lost title.
She had nothing real physical, at least. Nothing real crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Maybe she does get the title back, but I don't feel like why. Like, what's the purpose afterwards?
I'm hoping that Io retains it personally.
Honestly, I want Io to retain.
And then I think we all said Cena's winning that the final match. Yeah, so that's our predictions. I mean, but yeah, talk about Raw over here. Like that ending to Raw last night. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Like that's what I'm saying. You have three of the top baby faces in WWE right now, top of the three top stars in WWE right now, and these three are showing why they are those guys because they're putting on some really storytelling shit.
Yep.
Facts. The mic, the battles on the mic has been crazy. The physicality of the matches, they look like they really hate each other.
And what's crazy, is that Paul Heyman, every time Paul Heyman is involved in something, Paul Heyman is just such a specimen of of everything he did. Like just the little details of like when Roman pulled up, Paul was sitting there, like CM Punk was consulting Paul about Roman not talking to him. You know, how whenever Roman came out, like Paul came out there with Roman, he was like trying to get Roman's attention. Roman ignored him all the way to the ring. And then he tried to hash in the mic, and like he usually does, get the mic. Roman ignored him, grabs the mic from the fucking announcer. I mean, like it's the details that this match is putting on. You know, how Seth saved fucking Paul on SmackDown. He says, "Now you owe me a favor." You know, and like Roman was like, "Yo, I didn't fucking ask you to do that. You did that. You brought in CM Punk. I didn't need that favor. That's your favor, not mine." And then like Roman pushing his wise man, like that, like and CM Punk running down there, like it's storytelling at the match.
Yeah, that's basically saying like you said earlier, like I don't need you anymore, bro.
He don't. Roman don't.
You don't show me your true colors when it came down to it. Like the way they show he's such a dickhead right now is because everybody he's been close to done turned their back on him. For example, when it came to the Shield, Seth turned his back on him. When it came down to his family needed him, Jay turned his back.
Like think about this too. Think about the detail of that ending too last night. Seth hit Roman like he did when he turned on the Shield.
Yep.
Like there's so much fucking storytelling in this match that they're doing.
Right down to the
Facts.
Look at the outfit. He had a little black vest,
Mhm.
the black pants, like down for that shit.
I'm telling you, bro. Like,
It's a little ass details, bro.
and that's the thing, and that's that. You know, like I feel like people don't understand the little details. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could talk about an E-Fan here for a second, okay? Like, people, like, they're telling stories. Like, you know, you're a good storyteller. Casey Moran, one of the best storytellers. Like, I've seen you tell amazing stories. Like Darko's like said multiple times, like, you have to understand wrestling to understand these promos. Like, you have to put those details in. And a lot of people don't pick up on these details. And that's what makes stories not sell right. You know what I mean?
Well, like earlier, I guess I dropped the hype on HSP, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the little detail that I added to that was a song. Like right at the beginning of the song, it said, "I got the stress off my shoulders, off my chest. I feel like it lifted the floor, but I don't give a fuck anymore." And then you add to the promo that I had on there, like, "Yo, they used to be my boys, you and Bo. They used to be my boys, but fuck these motherfuckers now. It's about me."
Exactly.
Like right down to that little ass detail.
I picked that up, by the way, and we talked about that. I picked that up. Like, and that's the thing. Like with Seth and Roman, behind the scenes, they're best of fucking friends. Like they've been brothers for years. That's their best friends. But they went on for the last 5 years at least easily. They fucking have hated each other, absolutely hated each other. And it's like that. Like the storytelling that these people do is like people don't pick up on that. And that to me, that's what sells these matches. You know. Like, look at Cena. Like Cena not fucking. He's giving Cody room to breathe. You know what I'm saying? He's letting Cody fucking talk down to him. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Oh, you're good.
2K stuff.
Yeah, Jimmy runs the 2K league. But yeah, I mean, SmackDown be interesting. Though. We got some, finish up. I feel like though that the tag team title match SmackDown. I feel like it's going to be added to like a four-way fucking tag team title match at Mania. I think it's going to be added at some on Friday.
Probably.
I
think
it's going to be. Well, I don't know if it's going to be a clean match, but I think that title match, I think, is the perfect way to kickstart WrestleMania weekend.
Jimmy had to go do 2K shit. Yeah, I mean, it is like we got so much wrestling this week. Like, we had Raw.
Which time match do you think to open WrestleMania?
What happened?
The tag team title match is the great way to start the WrestleMania weekend.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think War Raiders are going to win, of course.
No, not that one. Street Profits versus Motor City Machine Guns, the main event SmackDown. I think that's a great. I think that's a great kickoff for WrestleMania weekend. That match.
Like this week, like every year, WrestleMania gets crazier and crazier. Like this, we had Raw, we had NXT tonight. Tomorrow night, we got AEW. Like Thursday night, we got fucking Collision. Which who really watches Collision? Let's be honest. Who watches AEW? Let's be honest. I'm sorry, I just can't get. Like, I don't hate AEW. I hate Tony Khan. If Tony Khan brought somebody in that actually could book his fucking shows, I would watch AEW more. But Tony Khan and the fucking goddamn fucking dumb brothers, fucking EVP motherfuckers, they fucking ruin AEW for me. They fucking ruin it. I love watching Moxley. Moxley's my favorite fucking wrestlers. But guy, I can't even watch AEW because they ruin AEW. Those three right there just ruin AEW. I'm sorry. But in Friday night we got SmackDown, and then Saturday, and then daytime we have what's the NXT pay-per-view called, Ruby?
Stand of the Level.
Yeah, thank you. I knew one of you two would know. I don't get to watch NXT as much as I should. I forget to watch it sometimes.
That's on Saturday too?
Yep. Stand delivered
today.
It starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
1 p.m. it starts, and then after that they start the pre-show, and then we get night one at WrestleMania.
So yeah.
And also Friday night.
That is literally 12 hours of wrestling.
And then here's the thing too. Friday night, we have after SmackDown. Oh, a couple hours after SmackDown, we had the Hall of Fame. But that's at 1.
I'm not staying up till 1. I am not staying up till 1 a.m. to watch.
The only reason why some people are pissed off about it being 1 a.m.
Yeah. But the thing is,
they're over on West Coast. The reason why they're on West Coast, so they have to do it on West Coast time. Like you know what I'm saying? So
they 3 hours behind. So it's okay.
Yeah. What do you guys think about that on the Hall of Fame though? Like we've never seen this before. They're putting an actual match into the Hall of Fame. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's actually and that way a lot of people that couldn't get into the Hall of Fame can actually possibly get into the Hall of Fame.
I mean,
that'd be another way for her to get in the Hall of Fame.
And the thing is too,
you can't deny the fact that when she won the IC title against Jen Sherry, that was an actually awesome ass match.
Yeah.
That I remember as a kid.
Yeah.
I
mean, I remember like the match going in. You got Stone Cold versus Bret Hart. I remember that match as a kid watching Stone Cold pass out with a bloody mask on his face. As a kid, I was like, "What the fuck? Is he dead?" Like I thought he died. Like literally, like
I was practically 9 years old when that shit happened. I remember watching it in real time, and then when that happened, I was like, "Damn, Stone Cold Steve Austin earned my respect."
How old are you, Ruby?
He became like my hero at that time.
How old are you, Ruby?
Believe it or not, I'm 37. I turned 38 in a few weeks.
Okay, so I was 8 then. I was 8 when that happened. Then yeah, okay. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that match though, that was a classic match, and that made Stone Cold right there. That right there, and then his fucking King of the Ring speech that made Stone Cold. Yep. And to have interesting to have CM Punk induct that match too. That's an interesting one.
Because he's a fan of both.
I mean, yeah, you're right. And some people bitching about Triple H going in. Triple H had no say so on this. This was all Shawn Michaels and Undertaker's thing because Triple H refused to put himself in.
And the good con.
And the good con, yeah.
I don't get why hate on it. He deserves it. Fuck you, mean, bro? Like
it's because he runs the company.
Done? Just get shit before he runs the company. So he don't deserve the credit that he did before he ran the company?
I mean, yeah, Triple H, like he is well deserved. But yeah, the night one, like
long overdue for his Hall of Fame, though.
Yeah, his Hall of Fame's gonna be. I think it'd be yeah. But yeah, then Sunday night we got night 2. So, but I mean, I don't know what let's talk about. I mean, you guys got anything else to talk about before we, get final thoughts and stuff?
No, sir.
I'm good.
Ruby, what's your final thoughts, Ruby?
I don't know what you guys saw, but well, Matty, I don't know what you saw. In case I probably think you saw, but Mr. Terry Torres decided to accept my little challenge to
Ruby. This is not E-Fed talk. This is all real wrestling.
But either way, I think honestly, I think night 1 was due night 2 of WrestleMania. So
yeah, I think night 2 is gonna take the show. I think.
No,
I really do.
Which match has a fatal 4-way with
night 2?
Night 2, right?
Night 2. Yeah, I think night 2 is a better night.
There are a few matches that catches my interest. And definitely one of those, Naomi versus Jade Cargill. I mean, it's been a long time since we had a one-on-one non-title women's match.
That's a good point.
And honestly, with 2 black women, I mean, come on.
Yeah, I was about to say with 2 black women too. Yeah, I mean that's a
win-win in my book. But Naomi needs that win.
I want to see a bloody match. I want to see the one of them bleed. Like
definitely.
I feel like the Cena match or the fucking triple threat CM Punk match, one of those 2 matches we're gonna get bloody. I think we will get blood on one of those 2.
It needs to. No, the ones I think needs to have blood in it. The ones I feel like that needs to have blood in it is the triple threat with CM Punk, Roman, and Seth, and the Jade Cargill versus Naomi. There's too much heat not to have some type of blood in that shit.
I think that if they decide to pull the trigger and put the belt on Dominic Mysterio, that place will erupt, not with boos, but with cheers. I think everyone's going to turn Dominic Mysterio. If he wins, he's going to turn instant babyface
instantly.
Just instant babyface.
I heard the other way around because I heard if Dom wins, Finn is going to turn babyface and get kicked out of Judgment Day.
Nah, hold up. It's funny that you mentioned that because when you listen to the I think it was Monday, and one of Dom's matches, they didn't even Dom. You hear the people in the back, it was like, Dom. Like, oh, let me find out they're actually cheering for this guy now. And I think it was when he made it official, like he was going to put himself in the IC title. Well, not put himself, but no.
Yep.
So, Casey, what's your final thoughts?
My final thoughts are I think the two big things that we're gonna get out of, or maybe three big things we'll get out of this WrestleMania weekend is the end of night one. Paul Heyman walks out with the winning Seth Rollins. I think Dominic Mysterio wins and turns him instant babyface. And I think we are going to see a new record with the 17th time World Heavyweight Champion John Cena, which will then send Cody Rhodes into a spiral. We're going to get Homelander Cody.
What's up, Danny? Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like if Cody loses, I feel like that's gonna make him spiral into a fucking Homelander Cody Rhodes. Blunt, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go. Now, Fire Those is like basically the blue night is gonna be the IC title. I don't care what nobody said. That's gonna be Dom's night. I feel at least, and like he said, like that's when Dom turns heel, and he's gonna be a mega face heel in my book.
Right.
That triple threat is gonna be a banger too, and I gotta see blood in that one. But that'd be
exactly. All right. Well, Freak Show, welcome, Danny.
Yo, what up?
We were just doing final thoughts real quick.
So, final thoughts: WrestleMania will be decent. Enjoy your weekend. Also, JD's so fucking cuck.
I have not. No, Danny, I have not. Hit me up my DMs afterwards, Danny. I'll talk to you, but I have not talked to Nova. My final thoughts is, this WrestleMania has been the most unpredictable WrestleMania. I think that like we said, Dominic's going to get his moment. I think Cena's become 17-time. I think that people are going to be pissed off that Jay's not going to make it. I don't think Jay's going to do it personally.
Honestly, I think Jay will do it. Honestly,
well, we'll see.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I do want to mention one thing about Naomi for Jade Cargill. I think this will be the perfect time for Naomi to have new entrance music.
Maybe.
Definitely. WrestleMania is the perfect time for that shit.
Sounds like the perfect time for me to go get some beer and snacks.
Facts. But yeah, and then we'll be back probably next week, and we're talking about Fallout at WrestleMania. And yeah, I mean,
wait, hold up. I can't believe we didn't talk about this.
What's up?
What are your predictions for the Raw after Mania?
A few call-ups from NXT. Probably a few returns, maybe.
If Rusev or Aleister Black don't show up to fight Randy, then the opposite one will show up on Raw. Everyone doesn't show up to fight Randy.
Aleister's already being debuted for SmackDown. All his vignettes are on SmackDown.
Oh wow, that should be on Raw. What the fuck?
Well, it's because Selena Vega's on SmackDown, ain't she?
Yeah.
Yes, they got to keep the couples together.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I know that Cena is advertised for Raw after Mania, so if he come out 17 times, he can come up there and be like, "I fucking told you guys, motherfucker," like doing some heel shit. But yeah, I mean, I guess next Tuesday we're talking about what happened on Raw and stuff after Mania. So we will see you guys next week.
Also, I don't know if you guys talked about this, but Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. I think this is the perfect time for Rey to embarrass that bitch because we all know it's Chad Gable. I mean, come on, the writing is on the wall with that.
All right,
it'll be the perfect time for him to get embarrassed in WrestleMania.
All right, well, guys,
they do have the same tattoo though.
Yeah, guys,
I think we're gonna see I think we're going to see a backstage hug at WrestleMania with Penta and Rey Fenix just to give a big fuck you to Tony Khan.
I hope so. I fucking hope so.
I would actually love that.
Well, guys, support Hardcore Entertainment Inc. You know, support all the umbrella fucking pages, THC, UWO, EMP, GPW. You know, make sure you do that. And if you don't watch, you don't eat that, you want to eat that, come talk to us. We'll help you out. We'll see you guys next week.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for watching the Mad Blunt About Wrestling show. Until next time, same place, same channel. Everyone, drive safe and good night.